Sherry from Watch Learn Eat. Today we're going to be making buffalo tofu in the air fryer. So let me show you what we need to make it. First, you need a 14-ounce block of extra firm tofu, and you want to make sure that you press it for about 15-20 minutes if you're using a press, about 30 minutes if you're doing it with the heavy object method. You also are going to need, obviously, buffalo sauce. And to keep it vegan, you want to make sure that your buffalo sauce you're using has vegan ingredients in it. So check your ingredient labels, make sure there's no butter or no cheese. And then we have a seasoning blend, which is cornstarch, garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, and salt. And we're going to mix that up together. All right, and then we have some olive oil. And lastly, we have olive oil spray. That's just to spray the air fryer. So this is very, very simple, minimal ingredients, and it's absolutely delicious. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to cut your block of tofu into 1-inch cubes. Once you have your cubes, you're going to add them to a mixing bowl. All right, so once you have your tofu cubes in the mixing bowl, you're going to first add the olive oil to coat the tofu cubes. All right, so we'll add the olive oil first, and then we're going to take a spatula and lightly move them around to get them all coated with the olive oil. All right. Now, once you have them coated with the olive oil, then you're going to add the cornstarch and seasoning mixture. Move that out of my way. Okay. And then you're going to take your spatula again, or you can use your hands, and you're going to lightly coat the tofu with the cornstarch mixture, being careful not to break the tofu while you're mixing. Okay, so once you've coated your tofu with the olive oil and then the cornstarch mixture, we're ready to air fry. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get your air fryer basket ready. If you have, I have a removable crisper plate. If you have that, you want to make sure that that's in there. Then you want to spray the inside of your air fryer basket with your olive oil spray. And then we're actually going to preheat the air fryer for 3 minutes at 390 degrees. All right, so just warm it up a little bit, and then we'll be ready to cook it. Okay, so once you've preheated your air fryer, you are going to add the tofu cubes to the hot air fryer. Okay. And you just want to move them around to make sure they are in a single layer. You can shake it too. Just make sure they're in a single layer, and then you're going to put it back in and cook it at 390 for 15 minutes or until your desired crispy level is reached. And you want to shake the basket every 3 to 5 minutes. If you find that tofu is sticking, you can use your spatula to move it around, but it should be okay. While your tofu is in the air fryer, you can get ready for the next part by adding your buffalo sauce to a serving bowl and just let it set aside for a bit. You want to make sure that your buffalo sauce is at room temperature, so if it had been in the refrigerator, you want to leave it out for a little while. Okay, so now it's been 15 minutes and the tofu is nice and crispy. Perfect. So what we're going to do is add it to that prepared serving bowl while it's nice and hot. And then we're going to just coat the tofu with the buffalo sauce. Okay. Just steaming, so hot. Now this is perfect as an appetizer, or you could even put it in a wrap, whatever you want to do. You could have it as a main course too, with some mashed potatoes or potato salad, broccoli, whatever you want to do. But the best thing about it is that it's crispy, it's spicy if you like a little spice, and I recommend eating it right away. If once you've refrigerated it, it does get a little soggy. I mean, you could try to crisp it up again in the oven, but it's perfect right when it comes out. So let's give it a try. All right, taste test time. It is so good. If you love buffalo sauce like I do, you've got to make this. There's a perfect crisp on the tofu, perfect amount of spiciness. It's great. And if you'd like, it's really good dipped with some vegan ranch dressing or vegan blue cheese dressing as well. If you're not vegan, feel free to go ahead and use regular ranch or regular blue cheese. Absolutely delicious. I hope you try it. Thanks for watching.